Baby girl, you know that's what them bands do.
Batman plug in and me a move like a electric. It's like a basketball, she take time out. We listen to me silent, we listen to me lyrics. I be the man there and me a drop it. I said sim simmer, who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? The girls them sugar, how can I? In a rush, pass me the keys to my trucks. Who am I? The girls them lock, and I with the pressure. Anything she want, I will give it unto she. I can't believe today my friend them tell me that she flee. I don't believe he's angry and I don't believe he's grief. I don't believe it's Susan or the other girls. The love for me she have, that is the only thing I need. I don't intend right now just to lose my main squeeze. Oh, Guantanamela, you are Jolly well you watch it on me body under pressure. Man, see your body all like mosquito. When your body right, just to know you got the power. But simmer, who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? The girls them sugar, how can I? In a rush, pass me the keys to my trucks. Who am I? The girls them lock, and I the precious cup. I tell myself I don't want nobody else to ever love me. You are my guiding star, my shining light. I love you, baby. But that day you leave and you're gone, I know that girls they going crazy. I know the girls love song, all of them are on come, cause the whole of them want this, baby. I told you once and I told you twice that I am the girls them sugar. Now the girls them attack me and the girls them rush me because them are driving the beamer. And the girls them flavor, I'm not. I am the helper, no helper. And a girl just watch her, I want to hear her. And listen when the DJ say, simmer, pass me the keys to my bimmer. Oh my, the girls them sugar, how can I? In a rush, pass me the keys to my trucks. Oh am I? The girls them lock, and I the precious simmer. Who got the keys to my bimmer? Oh am I? The girls them sugar.
Want it, spin them bits. Yeah, I'ma take all I can money keeps the, yeah, honest in my hand. Want it, spin them bands, yeah, I'ma take all I can get. That money keep, yeah, give me that. Price tags, I ain't looking, I just pick that. Turn me on when he said get that. Baby wanna put a, he say yo, I see.
The Nets play before the hometown crowd, and we've got it for you tonight, live from Brooklyn, New York. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Looking at the last game for the New York Knicks, it was a loss to the Hawks. Now, here's Barrett. They double-team Walker. Pass to Barrett. Here's Noel. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position. And at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that 3-ball hit.
Count the basket.
Great to have Noel active like that, proving how dangerous he can be on the inside.
A second chance effort. Millsap. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. KD with it. Picked up by Barrett. Yes, that goes in. KD's got 5 now.
And those assist numbers have always been there for Kyrie, spotting an open teammate that time.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Here's KD. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Right block shot will not go. This is off the front iron. Outside Aldridge. A shot by Harden. Wide open. A 3-pointer, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the Knicks. 6-point game.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch. And he now often looks for his teammates first.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Steve Nash. Their emphasis will be focusing on slowing down Julius Randle in the paint. Coach said he's always been a great finisher, and we have to respect that. So we can't let him get comfortable down there. It's a big task when Randle gets himself going. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And that one's good. Noel. Noel's got his 2nd bucket of the night. And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
First First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Back to Fournier. Here's Robinson, and it's sent back by Millsap.
Well, as soon as the shot was released, Millsap gets off the floor quickly and blocks it.
Irving looking over the floor to the paint, and that one's good. Millsap. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Checking in for the Knicks.
Nets leading by 7. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
His first foul.
Julius Randle picks one up.
Team foul.
And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason, locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn. I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
Next ball.
And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Griffin.
Nerlens Noel. R.J. Barrett. Evan Fournier. Kemba Walker.
And here's Barrett. Down low. Here's Walker. Banked in off the glass.
Walker.
And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it. Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
For your Nets. LaMarcus.
There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. Noel. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Ball's knocked loose. Millsap with the steal. On the wing, Harden. .135 left in the first. 6 on the shot clock. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. An even 3-on-3 break. Robinson with it. Guarded now by Durant. Here's Noel. Good. Nice job down low. Noel's got 7 points.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
Durant in the corner. And stolen by Noel. Back to Robinson. New York moving it around. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Paul Millsap picks one up.
Mitchell Robinson is one of the best finishers that you have down low in the NBA.
New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
No good on the 2nd free throw. And given Robinson's upside coming out of college, it was a little bit of a surprise that he fell to the 2nd round.
And he's more of a classic big that won't stretch the floor. You're not going to run the offense through him, but boy, you can't teach size and athleticism, and that's what he brings to the party.
It feels like Mitchell Robinson doesn't even have to jump sometimes to dunk, but man, A little showmanship from the big fella.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, G.A. And Noel throws it down.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
And one's heart has momentum behind him. Watch out. Would love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Nets lead by... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
Now here's Mills. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Brown. Lets it go with a three. Robinson pulls it in. Knicks trail by 6. Inside. Now here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Randall with massive improvement over last year and can beat you in so many ways that he has confidence in now. What a flush.
Now here's Mills. Brown outside. Puts up a three. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. And it's Rose with the ball for the New York Knicks. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
Great to see Griffin going hard on the defensive end. Rejections like that are crucial to his development.
Now here's Mills. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
A shot by Burks. Nobody around. And he recovers it. And taken away by Brown. Pass to Mills. That's tipped. Out to Harris. At the elbow, Griffin. Back to Harris. From deep. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Harris has got the lead up to 12 now for the Nets. And Brent, the wrinkle added to the playoff format for 2021, the play-in tournament really became a hot button issue last season.
Yeah, it felt like you either were going to love it or you weren't going to like it at all. And I think a lot of people really enjoyed the fact that the last month of the season provided games that had something at stake. And that positioning to get into the 10th slot with an opportunity to get into the playoffs drew the attention of NBA fans and players to keep competing until the very end of the season to take that shot at getting into the postseason. So I really like it.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way. But Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. Brooklyn with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. On the wing, Harris. Over in the corner, Brown. And he stays with it. Pass to Griffin. And here's Mills. He's covered by Rhodes. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That'll be his second foul of the game.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Kyrie Irving.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Harris. Misses off the right iron. Knicks trail by 12. Up the floor. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Rose has got his first bucket of the night. At the elbow, Griffin. And the foul called on Nerlens Noel. That is his first foul of the game.
Team second.
And Brooklyn making a change.
Next, James Harden.
Left side, KD. On the wing, Harden. 6 points for him. Out to Harris. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time he might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And for a player with Blake Griffin's physical makeup, it was a big adjustment when he had to deal with injury issues. He's really had to reshape his body and his game.
And one thing about Griffin and the injuries, Greg, that he went through, he did everything he could to get his body back to where it needed to be.
And he didn't care what it was, yoga, weights, conditioning, you name it, because he knows how important it is to be able to elevate. And Griffin needs to be explosive, and he'll work 24/7 to make sure he is.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
No good from Irving. And it's Rose with the ball for the New York Knicks. They trail by 11. And it's Noel missing.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
They got a chance to cut the deficit to within 10.
Last 2 minutes to play. Second quarter.
Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Harden with it. Picked up by Barrett. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8. Shooting 50% so far.
That's a nice play. Harden sure knows how to use that body handling inside.
To the loudest section in the building. Come on.
And the Knicks making a change here. Knicks trailed by 13. Outside Fournier. Pass to Randall. Randall is doubled. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Durant with the steal. Harden with it. He's picked up by Walker. That one drops for him. Harden's got 4 points in the quarter.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
And stolen by Aldridge. Pass to Harden. Stolen by Walker. There's Noel. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but through contact, he'll head to the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
Nerlens Noel, since coming into the league, seemingly has fought an uphill battle to try to find a role on a team where he can consistently make key contributions. Let's hope it's now.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Brooklyn leading by 14. Harden scanning the floor. Shoots over Walker. Here's Aldridge. Out to Harris. 6 to shoot. Pass to Irving. Beyond the arc. Knicks with the rebound. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Randall. Guarded by KD. Randall is doubled. Fournier gets a wide open look. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Irving attacking. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got 5 points so far.
So clever on these takes to the rim. Kyrie knows how to navigate and then finish creatively.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And so it's Brooklyn with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Nets leading by 19 points. It's Harden with the drive. Randall grabs the board. Barrett with the ball. He has 6. Pass to Randall. Randall is doubled. Clock at 6. Barrett, no good. And here are the Nets.
Working on consistency with that jumper. You can see Barrett has improved his shooting mechanics. Much more repeatable motion now.
Irving can't hit. Knicks trail by 19. And stolen by Aldridge. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. It's Durant on the wing. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Defensive foul.
You can see Barrett looks a lot more comfortable now from every spot Greg on the floor.
From 3, mid-range, the free throw line. When he knocks down shots, defenders have to creep up to stay connected. And that's when he can put the ball on the floor and get by people.
Fournier with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. Here's Robinson. The kick out to Walker. Stolen by Harden. KD with the bucket. Durant's got 5 points in the quarter.
And how about the pressure they're able to now start to apply, taking advantage of every miscue.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. Here's Robinson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his third personal.
Always a solid rebounder. Mitchell has shown the ability to dominate the backboard for stretches.
And I think what it comes down to for Mitchell Robinson is consistency of effort. It's not the production. It's not points and rebounds and all that kind of stuff. It's just consistent effort for him, and the numbers will come.
And he sinks the second.
A lot of people like Mitchell Robinson because he does what he's told to do, and that is stay in the lane. It's where he does a lot of damage, both defensively and offensively.
Mills looking it over. Pass to Millsap. Over Robinson. Misses off the left iron. And Walker's got the ball here for the Knicks. Now Burks. Got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. The Knicks making a switch here. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Robinson. It's hauled in by Brown.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Irving with it. Now defended by Randall. Here's Griffin. And they pick up 2. Griffin's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Randall, and Griffin sends it back. In the corner, Irving with it. Here's Brown. Burks with the steal. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Next ball. Checking in for the Knicks. Obi Toppin.
Here's Irving. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. To the inside. Here's Toppin. And the layup's good off the glass.
Obi Toppin able to get out on the fast break as a big and fill that lane.
And the call will be against Emmanuel quickly. That's his first foul. So both teams making some changes here.
Checking in for the Knicks.
Here's Mills. In the corner, it's Harris. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And oh, here we go. Burks got it. The fast break chance. And it's Rose missing. Nets leading by 23. Here's Brown. Going inside. No good that time.
We've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for him.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Brooklyn on defense. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Here's Noel. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Millsap. Harden right side. No good there. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Over in the corner, Rose. Pass to Noel. Griffin with the steal. And here's Harris from the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Now Robinson.
Last 2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
Quickly the bounce pass. Robinson misses. Brooklyn leading by 23. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That is his first foul of the game.
Third team foul. Timeout, Brooklyn. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
Teams changing it up here. New York on D. Carter drives in. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
And guys, something every team strives for is getting points off of turnovers, and they've done that here in both halves.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
1:43 left in the third. Burks in the corner. To the middle. Here's Rose, and he comes up with the deuce. Rose has got his second bucket tonight.
And as long as he retains that great explosion in his legs, Derrick Rose will be a factor around the rim.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Back to Noel. Now here's Durant. He's got 18. Basket counts.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
Here's Claxton. Over in the corner, Brown. And he banks in the layup. Brown's got 5 points so far.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Here's Burks. New York calls timeout.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Inside. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time.
Nicholas Claxton.
That is his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
There's 21 seconds left in the third. Here's Noel. It's hauled in by Claxton. Carter on the wing. Pass to Durant. And he makes good on the layup. Durant's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, it's been years and years of coaches trying to figure out how you stop Kevin Durant. Just so long, so agile, and too good.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Brooklyn ahead as the and we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Brent, is someone with on-court and front office experience. Just how valuable is a good relationship, you think, between the players and a team's executive leadership?
Well, Kevin, I don't think it's much different than a good friendship. You know, take it away from the court and think about things in your life that impact you. It's somebody that shows that they care for you beyond what it is that you bring to the table. And that's the most important part about earning and trying to gain trust with the players that you bring into any program, is that you want to let them know that you care, and you want to let them know that you have interest in them as people first. And if you can get to that point, that foundation and platform to build out a player and to have him grow with the organization, that's a priceless relationship. Well, Knox finding his way around the rim and then pretty versatile to finish.
And Kevin Knox gets the whistle that time.
Kevin Knox.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here is Durant.
Now Gibson is going to get gritty on defense. Does a solid job right there of staying in front of his man. Nothing easy.
Pass to Toppin. To the inside. That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
New York ball. Next substitution, R.J. Barrett.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Here's Gibson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Gibson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, I'm sure the scouting report had something like put a body on Taj Gibson. That time the defense did not.
And a fast break now for the Knicks. Knox with the ball. Johnson with the block. And he gets it back. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. A wide open look for Durant. Kicks it out to Johnson. A three-pointer off the mark. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. KD on the wing. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And Greg, with recent legal results, more opportunities now for compensation for college athletes. Do you like it?
I do. I mean, there's enough money going around. I don't have a problem with the athletes getting a share, especially with the amount of time and effort and energy they have to commit. Let's take care of the guys. Let them enjoy the collegiate experience.
Right side, Griffin. Brown outside. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
Yeah, you don't want to leave people open when Blake Griffin has vision of the floor. He exploited the hole in the defense that time. What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Here's Johnson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points. Well, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And this August, the Summer League was back in Las Vegas, Greg, and that's where you're from, that's where you played. How pleased are you to see your hometown become a mecca for the game in the offseason?
Oh, it is such a proud moment for me, born and raised here, growing up here. And quite honestly, I'm just thrilled that we have Summer League again. After what we've gone through, partner, it is just a breath of fresh air to get back to focusing on the little things.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
It felt like RJ did a great job there of just baiting the defense in order to get the contact.
For New York, RJ Barrett, shooting 2.
And that one falls for Barrett. And so Barrett nails both of them.
Barrett, just one of those guys who you can see the competitive drive that he has. He's a hungry player. He's young. And there's no doubt he's going to get better.
Here's Johnson. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Pass to Quickly. And here is Gibson. Here's Vildoza. And taken away by Johnson. Here's Mills. Fires the three. And they get it back.
And the offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the boards.
Randall left side. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, using some serious moves and lateral quickness, that gets him right past the defense. Julius Randle with a nice move.
Here's Irving, and the layup is good.
Well, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Here's Quickly. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
Julius Randle.
Quickly's got his first points of the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Brown. A shot missing. Nice D from Barrett.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
And Griffin sends it back. Mills with it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal.
And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league.
At the line.
But who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. And don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
Outside Millsap.
Last 2 minutes to play. Fourth quarter.
Pass to Mills. And it's good. 2 points.
Well, he lacks some size and some strength, but Mills creative in the inside to finish that one.
Here's Randall, and it's sent back by Millsap. From deep three-point range. Let's keep it alive. They get a hand on it. Burks with the steal.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Nets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Kevin Durant.
Oh, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Pass to Randall. To the paint. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Durant inside. Got a hand on it. They get it back. 43 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Unable to get that one. So New York will take it the other way. Down low. Millsap with the steal. KD with it. Picked up by Barrett. Robinson with the block.
Well, the ferociousness that Robinson can have around the rim is impressive.
Now Barrett pushing it up and no one back to stop him. And he gets it back. Here's Randall. "11 seconds left in the fourth. Right side, Kevin Durant. Makes it off the glass.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
You know, real one is my motto. Handle my problems, I ain't scared. I put Prada on my collar, cause she proud of what I said. I'm a leader, I got on following my footsteps like I'm a turner. Make them shit. Black on black, new phantom in the backseat. I'm from Atlanta with these condo like the in my fridge. but who are they to judge? I made it out the mud. I know people ain't gon' like me. I'm no longer who I was. See, now I play for keeps. See, now I'm off of. It's bitter when it's sweet. See, now I'm off of. Boy, elite. See my pride for peace. I'm a minister of release. I don't wanna hear your priest. Now I'm off of. Now I'm off of. Now I'm off of. Now I'm off of. I like how they want to count me out it. Was written, it ain't nothing you could type about it. I done been broke before, so I know how to go without it. Girl, I'm a hustler, I never went too long without it. These always trying to tell ya you should walk. You can't finesse me, I ain't falling for that good talk. Why would I chase a if money who I could start? Got a vendetta with it, sorry, it's the fall. Sorry, babe, she ain't wanna with me at first, cause I had all